Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. We are here to cook some cool things today. We are doing a recipe. I wanted to do more with the air fryer, the bougie air fryer from the last video. So came up with a really easy, way healthier version of the original recipe. We're making chicken parmesan, air fried chicken parmesan with, what is this called? Air fried Italian vegetables. They may or may not be Italian vegetables, but I'm calling it Italian because it's chicken parmesan. Yes, it's healthier because we're air frying it, we're not deep frying it. We have no noodles because I have no noodles, so we're doing vegetables. And they're fantastically delicious. Let's start this out. So first things first, the vegetables. You want to cut your vegetables up first and get them all seasoned up, because you don't want to clean too much. If you do the chicken first, then you got to clean this. It's a pain. So what we have here, a little olive oil. I have a red pepper, a yellow pepper. We got half of a red onion, 2 zucchini, and some grape tomatoes. I kind of just went with what would be very colorful, because if you're cooking something to impress somebody, you got yellow, you got red, you got more red, you got purple and green. You know how cool that's gonna look? Watch. So let's start with these zucchini. What I do when I do this, I cut the ends off, but I also cut these. I cut everything so that they're about the same size. We're gonna quarter these, and then I want them to be thicker because we're gonna roast them, and I don't want them to become mush, just like that, you know? Just nice little cubes, because they are gonna shrink because we're gonna roast them. Get yourself a bowl, throw them in. Don't throw them everywhere like I just did. I got 2 of these because I like zucchini a lot. But same thing, thicker pieces. Grape tomatoes, just throw them in. I just put them in a bowl so it looked good. That's literally the only reason. We got our red pepper. Quarter them like that so they look like weird smiley faces if you give them eyeballs. Look at that, creepy. Cut the membrane off and that little end. Take whatever seeds are in there, throw it out. Move that to the side. So that's your red peppers. Let's do this yellow. And I realized that I actually enjoy the flavor of red peppers over orange peppers, but that's information you didn't really need right now. Now, before you get all crazy, we want them to be like that size, right? So all I do is I cut these quarters in half, and then I do these, right? Because to me, that's like about the same size, in my opinion. You can do the same thing with all of these. You want them to be a little thicker, because when you roast them, you don't want them to fall apart. They don't have to be exact. It doesn't have to be 100% perfect. This is a quick, easy recipe that you can make when you don't feel like making I can't remember the guy's name. He's a famous YouTuber that cooks stuff, and he does it really, really impressively. I'm not doing that. We're doing the I just got off work, it's Monday, and I need to come up with a meal situation. The easy way. Peppers are done. Look at this. Our colors are all of a sudden fantastic. Our half of a red onion. All right, same thing. What I do is I cut it. Here's the lines, right? The God lines, okay? That's what they're called. All right, turn it sideways. I'm gonna cut it there. Cut it into thirds, right? Then cut it there, and just make chunks. Same size as your peppers and your zucchini. Now you got some purple action. And I just kind of try and break it up. There you go. And you got some good looking onions that are gonna taste fantastic. All right, now that you spent 3 minutes cutting up this bowl of vegetables, now it's time to season it. So don't go too crazy with olive oil. I see a lot of videos of like Italian people and they go crazy. The only reason I say that is because technically I'm trying to be healthier right now. We're trying to make it a little healthier. That's why we're using the air fryer. This will jump you up calories real fast. So just be aware of that. We just want it to get a little wet. All right, so I'm gonna throw a little bit of olive oil in there. I don't know how much that is. Let's say 2 tablespoons. After that, I'm gonna do a little garlic powder. I just coat the top because there's a lot of vegetables in here. We're gonna do a little kosher salt. 2 sprinkles of it is what I did. And then we've got good old-fashioned Italian seasoning. We're doing this quick here. We don't need no fresh, raw ingredients. It's Monday night, all right? Kids are off from school. You're making them dinner. and you don't feel like it. That's what this is. We're gonna do some fresh cracked black pepper. It's all seasoned. Take yourself a spatula and get it all mixed up. Mix her on up. Get it all incorporated. Look at that. And now you've got some seasoned Italian vegetables. They're Italian because there's Italian seasoning on them. That's it. I'm actually gonna put a little crushed red pepper because I forgot about it, and I want them to be a little spicy. We're gonna let this sit, and we're gonna get our chicken ready so that, to me, the flavors are gonna kind of melt into each other while it sits in the olive oil. All right, now for the chicken. So you take yourself a nice chicken breast, bow. See, this is why we do the vegetables first. No cross-contamination. It doesn't matter which side you cut it on. You can cut it on either side, but take your hand flat on the chicken halfway through and just take your time, right? You don't want to cut into your hand. That would suck real bad. And then you can open it up like that and keep it going. Look at that. Now, if you wanted to butterfly it, you could do that, but I don't want to butterfly it. We're gonna do half because these chicken breasts are they're girthy boys, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna take yourself some plastic wrap or a plastic bag or anything so you don't have chicken guts going everywhere. And this is where you don't have too much fun doing this because you can explode the chicken, and I've done it and it's just not good. But you're just gonna lightly tap it until it's all flat. See what I'm saying? Boom, that's all you need to do. It's done, all right? And now you have a thinner chicken breast. The reason why you would want to do that is because, one, it's going to make it more tender because you're breaking apart the muscle tissue. Two, it'll cook faster because it's thinner. And three, it'll give the person eating it the illusion that they have a giant chicken breast, when in reality, it's literally half a chicken breast. And that's how you save money. I'm gonna just throw a little salt and take a little garlic powder, a little pepper on there. I've got about 2 cups of just regular panko. You can use Italian breadcrumbs or whatever you want. This is just regular panko, okay? I got 1 cup of all-purpose flour, some grated Parmesan cheese. I think this is about a half a cup of grated Parmesan, and 2 eggs. That's it, plus seasonings, but we'll get into that. Cup of flour. Then we're gonna season the flour. I'm gonna season literally all the things except for the egg because I just don't wanna do it. A little onion powder. Italian seasoning. I don't really know the measurements of the seasoning. We're just going off the cuff here. A little black pepper, a little bit of kosher salt. Be easy on the salt because not only is the chicken salted, but you're also going to have Parmesan cheese, which is a salty cheese. And you know what? A little more red pepper flakes. We'll throw these in there too. Give it a little zing. Gonna give her the old whiskey. Cool. Eggs, literally, just crack them into a bowl. Use the same whisk, because, I mean, it's sitting here. That's done. And now for our panko. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and season it. The problem is panko's kind of thick, so the seasoning tends to fall to the bottom, but we're gonna do it anyway, because maybe some of them seasoning bits will stick to the chicken. So we're gonna season the panko the same way we seasoned the flour. Just all the things. You just want layers of flavor or else it's going to taste not that good, and that sucks. And since I just used the whisk on an egg like an idiot, I'm just gonna do this. Get yourself a sheet pan or something. This right here, it makes it easier to coat. Just put it on a pan. Look at this. Oh my God, I messed up, and it doesn't really matter. Come back, come back. You see our panko? I forgot, you're gonna take your Parmesan, or else it's not chicken Parmesan, and you're gonna mix that up in your panko. If you mess up like me, it doesn't matter, just do this. We got our seasoned chicken breast. We're gonna throw it in the flour, get it coated up, make sure no piece of it is bare. You don't want to be one of those guys. See, look at that, coated, fantastic. And we're gonna throw it in the egg. Wet hand, dry hand, you guys. That's what everybody says. But your hands still get messy, so whatever. Egged up, and then we're gonna throw it in the Parmesan breadcrumb mixture, and we're gonna press it in because we want it to be completely coated. And the breadcrumbs tend to not want to stick sometimes. And then, boom, there you go. It's a breaded piece of chicken. We have our beautiful air fryer from last episode, and we're gonna cook in this. We're gonna dual cook this. We got it, it's brand spanking clean. We've been using it and it's fantastic. Can't even lie. I'm gonna throw these on there. Boom, first one down. Flour, throw her right into the old egg situation. Into the breadcrumbs. All right, cool. Lay this one flat in there too. I'm gonna have to adjust because these are bigger than I thought they were. All right, so one side has the chicken in it. And then we're gonna throw all of our delicious vegetables into the other side. Let me do it towards the camera so it's just beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Just dump them in, it's no big deal. And there you go. You got two sides. They gotta be done on different times, but cool. We're gonna throw her in there, turn on, we're gonna dual cook. Chicken side, we're gonna go air fry 20 minutes. The vegetable side, I'm gonna do 15 minutes because I don't want it to get too mushy. If it needs to go longer, we'll look at it, but you can always cook it longer, you can't uncook it, that kind of thing. 400, 20 minutes, 15 minutes, and we're gonna hit start. And we're gonna see how it comes out. It wouldn't be chicken parmesan without sauce. I would show you guys how to make a sauce, but this is supposed to be a quick, easy dinner, so of course we're just gonna use jar sauce. We've got regular jarred Classico tomato sauce. It's going on the lowest burner. We're gonna start her up, and we're just gonna let it warm up because no one likes cold tomato sauce. Get your tomato sauce going before that's done. Multitask. All right, it's done. Let's take a look. Oh, good Lord. Yeah, look at it. That's good. Look at those veggies. Those veggies look fantastic. Look at that chicken. All right, cool. We're not done yet, though. We're not done. So the first thing we're gonna do is scoop out these roasted vegetables because I don't want them to cook anymore. Look how fantastic those bad boys look. You don't want them to be too mushy. Like, you got tomatoes in here. You don't want them to become tomato sauce. But what we gotta do is deal with the other side. The other side, the chicken, it's completely cooked. I don't have to cut into it. You can cut into it if you want. And then what we're about to do, we'll cover it up, but it's fine. We got our tomato sauce. We're gonna throw a little bit down on top. You hear how crispy that is, right? Listen to that. That's nice. That's real nice. Then we got thick cut mozzarella cheese that I did not grate myself. It came out of a bag, and we're just gonna put it on top. You can do more Parmesan too if you want, but I don't feel like it, so it's just gonna be mozzarella or provolone, whatever you got, whatever you're feeling. Don't use cheddar, that would be real weird. And we're gonna take this, we're gonna throw it back in the air fryer for 5 minutes. 5 minutes to get it nice and melty. Let's start her back up. And we got 5 minutes, and we're gonna let her go for 5 minutes. All right, 5 minutes done. Oh yeah, can you see that cheese? You see the magic that's going on in here? Let's go ahead, we're gonna plate these bad boys up. We're gonna add a little more sauce. I'm gonna throw it down. Like a little sauce bedding for your chicken. I'm gonna try and get this out of here without making it too difficult. Non-stick, like an infomercial. Look at this. Chicken parm. Now we got our sick roasted veggies. Plate them bad boys up. And it smells great. Everything looks great. Everyone's happy to be here. It's Monday, we're being healthy. Then we're gonna go ahead and take a little more sauce, because why not? Oh, let's get artistic with it. Just throw it on there like that. Then just because, people put parsley on things. Oh, wow. Boom, and there you go. There you go, all right? You got a healthier dish than you would have if you made it the normal way, where you deep fry chicken. You got air fried chicken. I guarantee it's fantastic. It's crispy, it's probably tender. You got the melty cheese on top, and you got your roasted vegetables. Sure, you could have used noodles if I had noodles, but I didn't. So we went with roasted vegetables. You're good to go. You're saving yourself some carbs, you're saving yourself some calories, and you're having a good meal. It's Monday, all right? We're starting this out right. And there it is. We got our chicken parmesan. Chicken parmesan with some Italian roasted vegetables. So we're gonna cut into it to see if I messed up or not, or see if it's undercooked or whatever. I got a butter knife to show how tender it is, because that's all it takes right there, done. Oh my gosh, looks fantastic. Dip her on in the sauce. tender. You know how you can mess up chicken breast and make it dry? Not this, because it was air fried and it's fantastic. Let's try some of these veggies. Got a good bite to them. They're soft, but they're not overly soft. They're seasoned well because I did it. They're just great, all right? Let me try a pepper. Look at this pepper. I'm gonna get a little sauce on it. God. This is a quality meal, if I do say so myself. When you can cut it with a butter knife without sawing it. Because I see videos and they're like, oh, it's so soft. And then they saw through it. It's all a lie. This is it right here. Take a look, all right? Butter knife, all right? And then we just press. Oh my gosh, there it is, it's done. That's how soft that is. Let me cut it in half so I don't choke. Got the cheese on there. Okay, listen. It may not be Olive Garden, you know what I'm saying? It's better than Olive Garden, don't play around. But you make this any day of the week, takes 30 minutes to do pretty much the entire thing. Everyone's happy, tastes fantastic. Make this, tell me what you think about it. Let me know if it's good or not. Follow this recipe. You let me know. We just hit 2,000 subscribers. That's a milestone. 2,000. I'm wanting 5,000. I want 10,000. We're just gonna keep rolling, okay? But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. This has been me making stuff in the Drew Barrymore air fryer again, all right? It took me like 30 minutes to make this whole meal. Try it out. Let me know. Tell me if it's good. If it's not good, just don't tell me. Like, share, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. I'll probably do another air fryer one. This was really easy. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.